Okay.
And don't forget Stella's other check, since we didn't do training checks last week.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, you're probably better at story building than I am, kind of.
I'd have
At
to take
least
a look
story
at it later.
ideals. You should still have it, because I don't have it because my PC is...
Hello, Twitch.
Alright.
Okay, and then this here.
I'll get the constitution checks for your shield master and your toughness surveyor and Rivale IL when you're ready.
Yes. Uno momentos.
Is there
I
anything you'd
can't
like
wait
to
till...
start training Derek himself with?
Like I said, I'll have him focus on training Stella.
Alright. I'll apply the bonuses on that here then.
All of his focus is on the her.
And then this here.
If anything happens to Jared, looks like I guess he got someone to take over.
Since you're training her, have her do one more check.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. So. Oh. Now. That was it. Music. Here we go. I got to make this small now. Okay, 2 checks?
Yep.
Okay, one for me. That's a fail. And another one for me. That is better. And then surveyor. Ah, okay. And again. Okay. Now, while we are waiting, I got some things to talk about. Now, first of all,
Question. Hold on. Go ahead. Sorry. No deal.
Okay, first of all is a map. I did some research with Surveyor together in the House of Knowledge. Now I gotta pull out the notes again. Nein, stop misclicking. My mouse is being special again. Paroket. Yeah. Okay, so the map. The bloody map of Barovia. About the letters that cover the mountains and the area of a potential ritual. The letters covering the mountain just seem to be placeholders for areas not properly explored. Whether it was due to travel issues or fog is unknown. So there's that. Maybe there is something, maybe there is something not. Then the blood splatter is not really special. It was most likely coming from the owner that died. I think I heard this one already before, but forgot. Now, about the captain who made the map, Captain Johann, was a scout captain in Strahd's military before he became a vampire and plunged Barovia into darkness. So, not much about him. Now, the POIs. The elk. On the map there was an elk where we found the mad mage. Is there any POI near the location where the elk is drawn? About that, the only POI of interest near the elk is the clearing in which you met the mad mage. Maybe there is something, because I don't know what kind of teleportation he did, but he may teleport it in somewhere nearby too last time. So we will have to explore it after we hopefully capture him.
Okay.
Why are we in the forest?
You'll find out in a second. Don't worry.
Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, now... Yes, the next point I was looking for... there was a wolf and a elk standing for something. Now there was a boar on the map as well. Yeah. There aren't any records in the library if there is a location where the boar is drawn. So maybe there's nothing, or we can not explore, but discover something there for the future. So there's that. Then I wish I could show you the list simply. Then there is a swamp below Barovia, which is most likely some sort of known location. But it is sadly unknown and unexplored due to the fog. So it might be a point of interest or just a geological landscape that is very wet. Then yeah. Are there any secrets or lore infos about Mount Baradoc as well as Mount Garkis? Not much is known about the mountains besides that they act as a natural barrier for Barovia. And the same can be said for Mount Garkis, basically. Besides the giant rock claiming it as a nest area. So, nothing on the mountains. It's just mountains with a name. There's that. Then, the last 2 points, bear with me. Anything about Lake Zarovich? None have ever ventured deep into Lake Zarovich, but there has been tales of lights dragging people underwater, never to return. So, there might be something. So, yeah, about that, that is also important. Remember this, because I will have a question about this after I finish with the map, what I figured out. It has something to do with the wizard and his open spell slots. Then there is a Garkis pool and a Zer pool on the map. Those are simply natural water formations. The Zer pool was named for the Vestani that came to reside by it for decades. It's a clan name, so nothing special about the pools. And that was that. So all in all, I basically didn't really figure out any more relevant information, but so you know. Then, the next thing on my list would be the wizard and his open spell slots. I thought about Parok, and this will include you now a little bit. For level 10, I thought about maybe choosing the spell. I have to minimize this again. so I don't talk any BS. I thought about choosing the spell. Where is it? It has 2 names. Why does it have 2 names? Wait, what? Basically, summoning a draconic spirit. And I thought about it because we have a dead dragon, basically, being dead somewhere, called, what was his name again? Lord Argenbosts. Yes, the silver dragon. You remember? The one that is dead. Paroget. Would I be able to summon the draconic spirit of Lord Argenbosts to support us in the final fight against Strahd?
You would probably need to find the remains of his body first. As if you remember what they all talked about, Strahd brought his armies against Argenvost Holt, killed everyone there, and took their lord's body, more than likely as a trophy.
Yes. I mean, this is spell. Sorry.
So you might have to find his body first and put it to rest in a proper place, like the mausoleum back at the castle, before he does any sort of helping.
Fair enough. But would it be possible to use summon dragon, aka draconic spirit, to summon a silver dragon? Because that's another thing. There are only, I think, 2 types available. Where is it? No? Ah, god damn it! Why does it have 2 names? Yes, 3. There are only chromatic, metallic, and gem dragon spirits available.
Silver dragons fall under the metallic dragon.
Oh, okay, never mind
Silver
then.
dragons, I believe, another uncommon dragon that I've read or heard about is actually a steel dragon.
Yep.
And of course, you'll really never really find a steel dragon because they typically blend in with societies. That's from what I saw on, what was this, that monster chat or some monster thing? Steel dragons like to live as mortal people, or humanoids, or whatever, and about the life like that. But generally good, like mostly all metallic dragons are. But yeah, they don't typically give away their identity unless it is, I believe, absolutely necessary. Now, Pero, you can correct me on this if that's what I heard from Monster Mania. Indeed.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought we could use this spell because it would make sense to summon the dragon himself, basically in spiritual form. I am not going to check the detailed differences between draconic spirit and summon dragon. I'll do this afterwards, but okay. What do you think about it? Should I take this to summon Lord Argenbosts? If it works?
My question is, I'm in a dragon. Okay. Careful where you say that, because depending on where the fight is, if it's in an area closed off space, summoning dragon doesn't seem like or dragon's draconic spirit doesn't seem like a good idea, because it would maybe I think about the room size first. The size of the area.
Damn it. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it had to depend on the size of the room.
Yep.
I mean, you're trying to summon a dragon in a small place. It's going to do quite well.
No, you are right. I thought just this was so epic, and maybe like something like a hidden mechanic of this campaign. Oh, okay, but yeah, we don't even know where we will fight him. Maybe inside the throne room, maybe inside his bed chamber, maybe outside in the garden. I don't know. But damn it.
Yeah. This ain't the end of the last
Okay.
campaign with dragons coming to help.
Yeah. Okay, we can talk about this in further detail maybe after the session. Now it's the next spell, because water, and we may or may not want to explore the waters, the Lake Zarovich. I thought about choosing the ritual. Where is it? Something with air. Underwater breathing. Wait, where was it? Show me the... I cannot sort by ritual. Okay.
Air bubble?
Air bubble is for one person, is a fast emergency spell, but a much more effective one that gives everyone, and is a ritual. A 24-hour air bubble was... Where was it? Oh, god damn it.
Breathing.
Yes. Maybe.
It's a ritual. It is a ritual spit. It is a ritual. Well, it is 24 hours. 10
Water breathing.
10 people. You know why I know that? Guess what? The wizard's not the only one that can cast it.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, Naira can cast that too if she wanted to.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
She doesn't. Don't get me wrong. Just because I said she can doesn't mean she has it prepared.
I mean, if we go to explore it, maybe next time. Can she prepare it?
Right now she has.
But does she have to learn it? I don't know how artificers work.
They're not wizards. They can't just learn a spell from a spell.
Okay.
They do get a spell list, and they didn't. But right now she has. Here's what's always prepared for her: Magic Missile, Thunder Wave, Mirror Image, Shatter, Hypnotic Pattern, and Lightning Bolt. Those are all always prepared for her because of which subclass she went into. However, I have Absorb Elements, Catapult, Cure Wounds, Detect Magic, False Life. I might undo that. See Invisibility, Vortex Warp. A shot on
okay.
Stride.
But can she prepare water breathing freely?
She would have to prepare something else.
Or, I mean, after a long rest, can she prepare water breathing?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
We don't need it now, but I'm just saying, okay, never mind. But that was that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, then... does she have Dispel Magic right now prepared?
She does not. And remember, she can only cast things up to level 3. That's her highest spell. Meaning she's not going to be... If she's fighting a wizard and he has level 4 or 5 spells active, she's not going to be able to spell them without trouble.
Yeah, but... Wait, what version of Dispel Magic do you have?
He has the one which they have to make a check. He can... Yeah. The one she has is the one that...
Yeah, because Dispel Magic You can technically dispel a higher tier spell if you don't have the appropriate spell slot.
Yeah, but you make a DC check plus the spell's level.
Yeah.
And that's 14 to dispel a level 4, a 15 to dispel a level 5.
Yeah. I mean, I technically neither can I or Surveyor do it effectively. But why do I ask about Dispel Magic? Why do I want this? For capturing the Mad Mage. Why? This is now the next point of the meeting. I was cooking up with a strategy to capture the Mad Mage. This time, much more prepared. I even prepared some clues for this, exactly.
Nobody's going to look at you just particularly like ready. Gotcha.
Sorry, come again?
She says, ready? Really? Capture? You really want to try to capture?
Yes.
What if he gets away again?
Well, then we did bad, but hear me out. I have the following strategy. That is why Dispel Magic would be nice to have now prepared. Because, hear me out. My strategy to capturing the Mad Mage. Everyone that cannot dispel magic or hold person tries to grapple the mage. If necessary, the Revenant Paladin, Sir Godfrey Gwillem, casts his thing again to remove magic buffs, then grapbles as well. What he did last time. I see you, Strahd dummy. Then two people grapple either hand as well to prevent somatics for spell casting. If that works, I don't know. But what we definitely know is that he does not have Warcaster. Then I activate my Silence and Calm Emotions Pebble to prevent vocals and charming, just in case. So then we would have dealt with somatic components and vocal components for him to not cast spells. Then everyone that can casts Hold Person on him for paralyzation. When paralyzed, I activate my Dispel Magic Pebble that has 3 charges to dispel his Mind Blank. His very high level spell. I know that we cannot guarantee dispel it because it's very high level, but we have a chance to, and that is why I would like us to have it prepared. Mind Blank, yes. If not successful, everyone who can casts the same. So how does the glove work? I have 3 charges. The trigger is as soon as the Mad Mage is paralyzed, those charges trigger. If it doesn't work, the next one triggers. If the second one doesn't work, the third one triggers. If it doesn't work at all, everyone has to cast it then. Do you follow me so far? Yeah. Then, if no longer paralyzed in the meantime, paralyze again. That means hold person. Why is that important? Because I don't want him to recast his Mind Blank again. If that works. I don't know. But yeah. Then repeat with Dispel Magic until successfully. God damn it. The lower right thingy on the notes. Never mind. Full screen works. If no longer paralyzed, paralyze. Repeat with Dispel Magic until successful. If successful, I mean, Turn off Silence doesn't work because it's a glyph. If we successfully paralyze him and dispelled mind blank, we have to, or you, people that are grappling him have to pull him out of the circle at the edge of the circle, the silent circle, so that I can, outside of the circle, cast Greater Restoration on him to try and cure him of his madness. Because then his mentality should be affectable, basically.
I'm gonna send.
And then we either profit and everyone is happy, or we have to end up killing him because he, I don't know. Whatever happens afterwards, we will see. But that is the current strategy. We grapple him, everyone that can, that can't cast necessary spells, and his hands to prevent traumatic components if that works. And then we cast Hold Person to paralyze him and then dispel magic. And then you pull him to me, and I cast Greater Restoration on him. Everything so clear so far.
That everything?
That was my strategy. Do you have any questions or any input you would like to give?
You
I'm
have
just between all of you guys, and I'm not going to tell you anything until it actually happens. So
that is quite interesting. Yeah.
all right, is that everything then?
I mean, spell slots check, map check, strategy check. I don't think I have. There is still the thing with Kari and her shadow. At this point, Surveyor did see her back at the mansion, but I think now is not the right moment to speak about it. Now,
Okay.
Paroket, your
Let me
turn.
tell you this.
What happens?
Okay.
I'm sorry for taking so long, but
Rivale, you did learn your Shield Master feat, so you may add that.
yeah.
You are
Nice.
also out in the woods in your underwear with Valis hugging each other.
Shit. Has it been really 22 days already?
Yep, you guys have taken a while going through everything.
Really? God damn it, I thought we had some time still left. Oh no. Okay. I thought it was like maybe a week that went past. God damn it, since the last time I asked. Oh no.
A week IRL.
Okay.
As well. I mean in game. Oh god damn it. I can't think about everything every time. Okay. What else happened?
That's it. You guys are just out in the woods in your underwear hugging each other.
Where is Rapid?
Alright.
He's missing out again.
He's going to wake up, stare at you since you have your arms around him, not say a single word, and just leave.
Okay.
So he's going to walk of shame all the way back to the inn to get his stuff.
Oh.
Well,
Okay. Oh god damn it, has it really been 22 days? Oh no. Okay.
Both Naira and Vanavi have been fine with each other the days. They have to keep themselves in shape. And now only a couple know where Naira went.
since Derek and Stellar are both neither grapplers nor spellcasters, they're going to kind of work together and do a twofold thing. Derek's going to start teaching her about how to use poison and how to work with it, while also studying, while trying to figure out how to make a more potent sleep poison.
old Naira and Navi's been doing his training deep in the body. But Navi can't hold person. It just although Navi could probably grenade. Unlike Naira, who is like what, 2 feet. I'm gonna grapple your leg.
Oh my god, it's Galatla.
But she could also dispel deep.
Alright. Well, that's about everything I got for you guys, besides the fact that the town's really weird and people are... There's a lot less people outdoors now.
Hello, Galatla! Oh my god, it has been so long. How are you doing? Is it just me or is your name different? Hello, how are you doing? We are playing D&D. Sorry, I can't really talk much at all to chat. Yeah, just saying hello, welcome back. Jesus Christ. How are you doing? Happy New Year and all that.
I have a sleeping orange kitten.
Okay. Back to game. So.
Yep.
Did I wake up?
Yep. I'm assuming you woke up and went back into town.
Okay. Oh, god damn it. Did something happen?
I mean...
Like... I have questions.
I'm sure Alice does too.
Wait, let me DM you. Oh God, Schelmingkleister. How fast time flies by.
You'd have to go out and investigate to get an answer to that.
Oh no. Okay, I have another...
Welcome back, you. Welcome back, Click. A voice coming out from the distance. I know where it is. Coming from. It's not stealthy neither, but welcome back, you. Yeah.
I'm sleep wandering. Or rather sleepwalking. Anyway, good morning.
Morning.
Anyone a good berry?
No.
No? Okay. I like nature, yippee. Oh, that reminds me. For today's task, I would like to pray to Sylvanus. And pray for really great success as, since he was in an animal form, I take it as a personal task to help this person if possible. And I hope for, and I wish for success to capture him. Well, paralyze him, dispel him, and heal his mentality with greater restoration, similar to what we did to our new intern, basically, of David. I really hope we can do this time. Okay.
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 You can certainly try.
Yes, please. Okay. 18. Is that a normal religion roll?
Uh-huh.
Okay, good. I'll take it. 18. Sylvanus, please. Thank you. Okay. Sorry, your voice broke off.
She's going to pray to her dragon goddess. Naira is
Okay.
You're heard.
And of course, Vanavi is going to pray to the Raven Queen. And that didn't go out well either.
You have to believe into it. Like I do with our today's mission.
No.
Vanavi's going to just shoot a look at you like, really?
Do you not wish to help a soul in need? Well, okay,
My
enough.
kit is designed. You must understand. My kit is is designed to kill.
Yeah. I mean, okay, yeah. Fair enough. You are gods, warriors, and all that. I'm his will personified, but I'm just saying. So what do we do today? Can I take a look at my room?
Sure can.
Okay. Anything that I have to worry about?
Well, your door's broken off the hinges.
Shit.
I'm just going to talk to the tavern keeper, the innkeeper.
I haven't had that in mind at all right now. Okay.
It's me. It's me, Mr. Tavern Master. What is going on in town?
The barkeep looks up at you and says, with all
What's
the
up?
he's,
Oh yeah.
he's actually
She's
scrubbing
still
the
on.
floor right now. So yeah, he looks up.
Oh.
He looks up from him scrubbing the floor and he goes, with the murder of the mayor's kid and the whole Wachter family, nobody really wants to be outside. And given the fact that apparently some werewolves were running around town, no one really wants to be out and about at the moment. The only reason they're out and about is getting more nails and wood to board up things.
Ah. See. Thank you for that information. As she just walks over to a wall and walks right down it.
I like trees.
You're in your room.
I should probably mend. I would like to mend this door as I respect the craftsman craft, I guess. And I think it would be a shame to leave the door as it is for morally reasons. Shit. Well, there are two things now to be embarrassed about in this campaign. Now, do I have mending?
Don't worry.
What? I do not. I need survey of damage. Okay. Anyway, what do we do? Do we try attempt number 2?
You want us to go looking around for some mad mage on a mad mage goose hunt or mad mage hunt, whatever you want to call it. Do we even know where he went off to?
No.
And you want us to scout the whole area looking for him?
Well, quite
We
frankly,
have other things to do.
I expect him to be there again. Because he is mad. I don't know what he is doing all day. But this time I intend to not have him teleport away. So yeah. Come on, team. Round 2. This time we are prepared. We know what we have to... to be wary of.
Prepared, huh?
Yes. Would you like me to explain the strategy?
I think we've had it enough.
Okay. David and Stella, you can try to still at least maybe grapple his hands. And the magic arbor, or the Valus leash, what exactly can it do? Like, how good is it at grappling? Can it grapple at all? Can it maybe, like, cover itself, like, can it put itself onto the mage and demobilize him? And his hands especially, and legs, but especially his fingers for somatic components.
You can attempt to grapple.
Okay, that would be very helpful. Something like an Iron Maiden, but without the spikes. By the way, fun fact, Iron Maidens never had spikes. Outside history facts. Okay, so... Yes, okay, that's all of us. We are 9 people. Okay. Yeah. I guess let's go.
Where are you gonna go?
Back
But
to the...
it's very clear this time. If we fail this time, all gloves come off. You understand, Claire?
What?
Navi is looking like I said, and I will not repeat myself. If we fail this time, all gloves come off.
So, I'm sorry. What comes off?
Gloves.
Gloves.
Yes, all gloves come off. What should I say? All restraints come off.
That
No,
reminds
it's no
me, we
more
do have
holding back.
manacles.
Basically, the Navi's not going to hold back if she's telling you she's not going to hold back if you guys fail a second time.
I have 2 understandings of this. Either she tries to kill the wizard or she tries to kill me. Or knock either of us out. But if it does not work, we may have to knock him out, actually. But yeah, please have some faith, people. Let's go and get him, I guess. Please. I want him.
Faith is good, but results are better.
Yes, please. That is why I cooked up with the strategy. And then decided for a night walk. Okay.
Very well.
Naira, you cannot dispel magic now, correct?
She does not have it prepared now.
Damn it. It would have been nice if you had. Okay, then it's only me and Surveyor. Okay. Naira. First.
You gotta understand, Naira is in to do damage. He's a damage tank.
Yes. But, Naira, Vanavi, Damn Venom Leash. So Godfrey, after he did his magic thing to unbuff the magic from the mage, Stella and David, you grapple him. So that he cannot move away. And his hands. And keep in mind...
No.
No? Not at all? Okay.
I'm not going to let Stella get that close.
I agree.
I guess.
I would not let
enough.
Stella.
Stella is not ready to get that close to someone that dangerous.
You gotta understand.
Okay.
I'm also out for doing damage and not actually be able to non-lethal. You understand that?
Stella, do what you can, okay? Shoot, I don't know,
Stella and I will
blank
still
bullets or
do.
something.
We will use the drow sleep poison we have.
Does it work?
It has a chance to, just like your Dispel Magic has a chance to.
I don't know if it protects against non-magical interference with his mentality. Maybe. I hope so, but thank you. Okay. So, then David and Stella, you use your poison, I guess? And non-lethal damage. Vanavi, Naiva, Godfrey, Armor, Dam Venom, Grapple. Then me and Surveyor, Hold Person and Dispel Magic.
Well, the
Ira's
problem
gonna
is,
look at.
Go ahead.
Ira's going to look at it. Excuse me, Grapple. I'm 2'4". I'm not going to look like someone following someone's leg now.
You don't have to completely immobilize him, but at least catch a hand.
I just don't like the look of I can't hold on. Like I'm scared, but
I mean, you could grapple their kneecaps, but yeah, your face is going to be in their crotch probably.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm just saying, please, do what you can.
Grapple, she's 2'4".
The problem is administering the poison can't do non-lethal damage. Because crossbows don't do non-lethal.
Yeah.
I mean, I think a little bit is fine. As long as
But
the
they
poison...
won't use their sneak attacks.
I trust in you to not kill him, okay? If you poison him a little bit and he then falls asleep, that's great. But yeah, I believe in you. Okay, but is everything alright so far? You grapple him, aka poison him. I use my Glyph with silent and calm emotions, just in case. And then me and Surveyor, while you grapple him, and you grapple his hands, please. Just to be sure, we try to paralyze him, and then we dispel magic him. Okay? The magic armor, if you can completely immobilize him, that would be also great. I don't know if it can understand me. Maybe not. But I know David can. That is somewhere inside the room. Is Godfrey also stealthy? Anyway, Godfrey, you do your thing again, what you did, and then grapple please as well, okay? Because then he shouldn't be able to teleport. Or walk away. And cast spells especially, okay? Okay, so are we ready to go? I take that as a yes. Are we going? People?
I'm waiting for everybody to agree with me here.
I know.
Vanavi is just going to pick up Naira from the wall and just get on out.
Oh my god, is she walking around the ceiling all the time?
She has a spider climbing boot.
Mm-hmm.
She can climb on anything, as long as it's not split.
Does it mean she
Like,
can have
climb on.
zoomies on the ceiling?
Do
How
not
cute.
tempt her. Do not tempt
Okay,
Miss Sumi.
let's go.
Navi gets on her seat, on her seat, but Naira on, even though Naira does are being picked up and carried.
You're all heading back to where the mage was then?
La, 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 la. Yes.
I'm just gonna let him just transition the whole thing.
Okay.
There you go.
Please, people, keep in mind what he can do and what he can do. But that is why we need to disable the verbal and somatic components, okay? Don't forget that. Inside the silence radius, none of you can cast spells with verbal components, okay? Okay, but yeah. Try to grapple him and grapple his hands. While we try to paralyze him, okay? Okay.
Assuming you're going to go looking back in the original spot?
Yes.
Okay, I'll need investigation checks from all of you. If you're going to go searching for his trail.
Oh.
Out of everybody, Darrett is the only one who gets it. But Darrett, you see that the only tracks are from apparently your fight yesterday. No one has come through here since then.
Okay.
Naira's going to use in a ritual detect magic. Prepare. She's going to use as a ritual detect magic.
Oh, you're right. Surveyor can do the same as well. Yes. Now that is the thing about the teleportation spell. I don't know what spell it was. It had a door, so maybe it was the Surveyor was able to learn it. Maybe it was the dimension door. With a range of 500 feet. So...
You think it was that? Do you think or know it was the dimension door?
Well, it was a teleportation spell and there was a door.
Well,
most
Blink
likely.
Is a teleportation spell. Begin.
I can ask Surveyor.
Warp is
Surveyor, do you think as well that it was the dimension door which you tried to counterspell unsuccessfully? Sadly.
He's gonna look at you, and I'll have him roll an Arcana check to see if he can recognize it.
He had a 19.
He knows that it wasn't a dimension door, but it was a dimensional spell.
No, it was different. Okay. So it could be everywhere. God damn it. That area around here. Is there anything? Like, let's explore the area, I mean. Maybe there's a house somewhere that is not marked on the map. Do you think that was the master of that one person that we met in the Abbey? Or maybe is that the owner of the tower that was asking Jan questions?
I mean, you haven't found him yet, so you can't really ask him.
I know, so... What can we find here? Like... If
So far, the only thing you found is the tracks and scuff marks from your earlier fight.
And deeper in the area, is there anything?
I would need another investigation check.
Okay, thank you. Yes! It's a 26.
There are no new tracks.
Oh. 27, nice, surveyor. Nothing, it's just a... forest area? Nothing at all? Apparently nothing at all. Okay, so why was he an elk then, and why here especially? If there's nothing here, is there anything here like and not even detect magic? Detects a illusion or something?
Oh, no illusions or anything.
Oh. Well, okay, we came back, he didn't return. We explored the area, there's nothing here. Let me check how big the map is again. 1 mile, that's 1 mile, that is... You know what? Let me check if I have that spell still prepared. I actually do. Augury. Let me wait. Let me check for a circle. Wait. Draw overlays. Circle overlay. Is that? Wait. Hello. Yes. Circle. That is roughly 1 mile. That is roughly a radius of 1 mile. Now how do I double this? Here. Wait, a radius of 1 mile. Just wait. I wish you wouldn't detract or expand from the middle. This is 1 mile. That is 2 miles. Come on. That is a radius of 1 mile now. Is that big enough? No, that is the area we just explored. Give me a moment, people. Roughly here. That should be a radius of 2 miles now. Let's make it
Still
slightly
nothing.
bigger. Yeah, I'm... Wait for a moment. I wanna cast Augury, but I want to know, like, how big I wanna ask the question. It's 2 miles. God damn it. That's roughly 3 miles now. Yeah, I think that's not too crazy. Do you see the circle?
Mm-hmm.
It's a circle of 3 miles if I did it correctly. Now I would like to cast Augury as a ritual and ask, is a mad? Or maybe should I cover the tower as well?
That's gonna be where you're casting it.
You know what? Let's do this. Is the Mad Mage located inside this radius of 3 miles where I am currently standing?
You have received the answer of woe.
Shit. Okay, he is not here. He's gone. Well, there goes my plan for today.
What's the news, Click? What's the news, Click?
He is not close. He is not here at all, apparently. Anyone have any ideas where he might be? I mean, the rumor said that he was like shooting fish around here. So he, wait, let me draw. He is not located like, hello? Inside this what the hell are you doing? Inside this radius of 3 miles. Maybe he is here, or here where the tower is. I don't know. What do you think, people?
I think... You wanna know what I really think? Want a wild mad mage hunt.
Snipe hunt.
Practically wasting our time. That's what I think. I think he's got new focus.
Are you not interested in knowing who he even is?
Just maybe. But you gotta understand. There's other things in this place that could be more interesting to, figure out, deal with, and all that takes time. Hunting down a mad mage could detract from that time.
What do we wanna do now then?
Well, first we probably should head back and collect our thoughts. But if it makes you feel better, I suppose we could check the east side of this lake.
I mean, yeah, we can That is basically the only hint we have, because he was seen in these parts. Maybe he's traveling back and forth, I don't know. But he must eat and poop somewhere.
Continuing on, let's go.
Yeah, let's check number 3 and number 4 again. Please, Paroket.
All set to head back?
Head back to River 3. Hello? To River 3 and 4.
Gotta try those ones now. Alright.
Yes. It's outside the radius and still inside the area of the rumors.
Which one? 3 or 4?
Let's start with 3. Now let's do some investigation again. And surveyor as well. Almost a 20. Oh.
Besides some wild animal tracks that you could easily follow, at least Naira could, there's not much else here.
She's just got a nat 20.
Yep.
Not even dispel. Not even detect magic. Catching something.
Nope.
Okay, number 4 then. Let's try number 4.
Why don't you do your Agri hair?
I can't. It has limitations. One moment. It's where is it? If you cast a spell 2 or more times before completing your next long rest, there is a cumulative 25% chance for each casting after the first that you get a random reading. It's not viable 100% after each cast per day. So we don't know. Or it could tell the... I mean... 25%, I mean...
Fine.
I mean, we can have a chance of 75%.
Let's just go.
So we go to River 4.
Last one.
Okay. Paroket, River 4,
Oh.
please.
Yep.
Okay. Let's check the jungles again. Nice. Okay.
I'm thinking it was fighting anything.
What you looking for this time?
The same. Tracks, buildings, POIs, anything.
Alright, I'll need another investigation check.
Again?
Yes.
Okay.
We just rolled it.
I know. I'm asking you to roll it again.
Okay.
Maybe there are ruins somewhere or a building, because he has to live somewhere unless he can cast food. And he is something like a forest dweller. I don't know.
He could be hiding in a pocket dimension.
That too. I mean, he has high level spells, so I would believe that.
There are no tracks here besides any wild animals.
What kind of wild animals?
wolves, deer, boar, and bear.
And those are not magical animals?
Your detect magic that I'm assuming you're doing off again isn't pinging anything.
So detect magic doesn't detect anything.
Nope.
Time to head back. Let's go. And with that, I'll be right back.
Do you think
Again, 'cause I gotta get
75?
sweet stuff out of my mouth.
Do you think 75% archery could work in our favor?
What exactly are you gonna ask?
I was going to ask for the same radius question again, but I just what's the word? I cannot trust it anymore, you know?
You can't trust it after one go of it?
I mean, yes, what if I hit this 25% of false information with augury now? I mean, I can cast it just for fun, but I feel like I'm slowing down everything now. I kinda expected him to be there again for, I don't know, plot reasons.
I'm sorry we didn't find your, mad mage.
Please don't be so
I have to write
sarcastic.
him a letter. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe you should write him a letter. If you really want to fight the item or something. You gotta realize, Naira's chaotic good. Julia's sudden phrase thing.
Hi, kitty. Ow.
You know what's
Okay.
good? I'm going to cast augury again, but this time I'm going to ask if he is
Naira's
located.
like, hey, rest.
How many hours
You've
did
been trying
we take to explore everything?
About 4 hours.
I think that's too soon.
They got a bench. That migrate spell. You can't use it so many times, remember?
Can anyone else
Dakota.
cast augury?
No.
Oh,
At least Nidra can't, and neither. I don't think Avi could either.
she doesn't have it prepared.
Neither Naira nor Navi can cast it.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Oh, don't you hate it when you eat something sweet? You gotta have something like salty or something to chase it down.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to cast augury again. Is a mad mage located on this east side of the fourth river where we were?
The answer is whoa.
It might be the truth, it might be a lie.
Either way, can you drop it for a while?
I mean, we can. We don't know where to look for him anyway. Don't even know who he is. I mean, I don't know. Do the people know him, maybe? Like, maybe they know that he has a name or something. I don't know. Can I ask around town about the Mad Mage?
At this point, Naira's going to take care of watching where his the spikes are, and she's going to jump up and grab his the collar. Hey, give it a rest, will ya? Seriously.
Okay, fine. It's a party's turn, I guess, now to decide where we go. Or what we do.
What else was on there that could be of importance at this moment?
We have to find
Look for that place.
the daughter of that one woman from Barovia. We have to find a girl named Annabelle. We have to find the husband of a woman from the...
Annabelle's already been taken care of. That was the daughter of the Vistani leader, right?
Yes?
She's been taken care of.
Oh.
You mean did it?
Oh, okay, that okay.
Remember when Derek came into town with his own little wagon?
No.
I'm guessing this is Derek actually saying something. Remember, I don't know why, unless you told him.
He never did.
I thought he... Huh.
He just joined us when we were traveling yesterday. To the Mad Mage first. We don't know. Well, okay. That's it. Then we have to find the husband, Eric or something, from the woman inside the wolf's cave.
Yes. Oh, no, wait. Of course, Naira doesn't know anything about that dead person.
Yeah, you don't know. We are looking for so many missing persons. But I don't think it was the Mad Mage. Or was it? What was the description of her husband again? Do we have a description of her husband? I don't remember. We only have the name, do we? Oh god, I don't remember. Have we asked her how her husband looks like? Paroquet, we saw the mage yesterday. Describe us how he looked like.
Alright.
I don't know if his profile was according to his actual looks, or if it was just a placeholder that looked very fitting.
Let me bring up his page here.
Okay, come here, you. Oh, come here.
We still don't have any more clues about the missing daughter. Not Annabelle, the other one. Do I have notes about her? Right.
Help with my ship load. There we go.
Wait. Stars, name Kazan. Auxiliary. Alright, I have still two questions about the amulet.
I shall put his photo into the Discord for you.
Okay. Uh-huh. So that is how the Mad Mage looked like.
Yes.
Do we have any descriptions about the cave woman husband? I'm currently checking my own notes. No, we do not. At least I haven't noted it. Zieth, do you have any notes about her husband? I know that you also write some things down. And where the hell? That woman from the Abbey that we met, the one that prepared the teleportation circle, in case Strahd turns up for his wife. Where does she even live? I mean, she has a wizard master or something like that, which she mentioned, but she didn't tell us anything at all. Where the hell does she live? We don't know that either. Let me check the map again. Powerget, can you please show again the paper map of Barovia with the magical pointed out locations on it? Thank you. The wolf
These are the points of interest.
Yes, then why is even the elk a magical point of interest if there is nothing? There was just the Mad Mage, but there is nothing else. Why would the map point out the mage? That is like triggering me a little bit. The wolf is the werewolf cave and the tower. Kresk is Kresk, the winery. Check. That there. Oh, come on, point. This there is probably the entrance to the mountain ritual hideout, perhaps,
That
which
was
leads.
if I remember correctly, that should have been the Yesterhill that you guys were at.
Yesterhill?
Yes. The big hill.
With a big bad evil tree that I destroyed? We destroyed?
Yes.
I thought it was located here. Wait. Here.
Nope.
Because I remember it led all
The
the
trail
way
you're
down.
talking about that led into the mountains is over here.
So, okay, this was the tree area? Where we destroyed the tree. So yeah, okay, I guess the map just looks different than...
Remember.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause we got understand.
There you go.
Maps that he was using made it look different.
They are going to be a little bit different because this is more linear, but that is essentially Yesterhill where you guys fought the tree.
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, check that. Then this was the mansion. Okay. Here was Baba Yaga and the destroyed the holy place basically of Xanathia. That was the Vestani camp. This is the burnt down mill with the three.
So let's do this.
With the three hags, I think. Yes. It is still burning.
So please have them all marked on here. Got your spaces and everything. So, like I said, there's going to be some differences in the map because there's not going to be the trails or anything like that.
I'm aware of it, but that was Bless
and I was incorrect. What you said before was right.
What?
That here was the mountain trail, but you were all the way down here.
Yes.
And over here was the swamp.
Yes. And here was where we fought the three hags. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That is a check as well. There was nothing. Then, what other points were pointed out? Thank you. That
let's fix this.
That is the gate. That was the Vestani camp, which we accidentally got to because I cannot read the map apparently. Oops. I wanted to move the map, but that is where out of character, that is where we found the book.
Mm-hmm.
This is Barovia, check. I guess that is where we came from. The only things that are left are potentially the swarm, which is just nothing, maybe the boar, which is maybe nothing. This, the castle, and then the ritual site. Maybe the wizard returned to his tower as well. I don't know. We have to see. And there's nothing else where the elk is.
Well,
this is just
if you
empty.
remember, you probably wouldn't have gotten a signal from the tower considering it had the anti-magic thing on it.
But it is turned off.
Now it's turned off. But this isn't a recent map.
The holy spot where Xanathia isn't showing up on it either.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that would have triggered something, right?
Essentially, this is a scouting map that marked places of interest that they found. If they couldn't mark it, like the anti-magic tower, or it hadn't happened yet, it's not going to show up.
Oh yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's what you mean. You confused me a little bit. But even then, again, the elk area. What was there interesting in the past 400 years ago, which is not even written down inside the library? Did I roll bad last time? Wait a moment. Now I'm paranoid again. Number 4. Could have been a bad roll, I am not sure. I don't know what you are going to do, people, but I don't. Or maybe we already have the information. The land deeds. Maybe we have the information already. Paroket. The land deeds, which we got from, I think, the Wächter Mansion.
Mm-hmm.
How old are they?
ancient. Couple hundred years.
Is there... Okay, the lands. Where are they that are written down? Like, where are they located on the map?
Well,
I get
you have... Let's see here.
I get the feeling
I
that
know
the...
Jared has all of them.
Oh, he has all of them? Wait, oh god. Inventory. Deeds. That's not what it was called.
Pero, did he say that there were werewolves in the city, in the town?
Yeah, there was 2 werewolves in town. They apparently just busted up the inn a little bit and then ran out.
And we have also that. Okay, I gotta check my inventory now. I remember.
Can I make an investigation on that?
I remember I got.
So, the deeds that you do have, one is to the windmill that you all burnt down, so you still own the land on that hill.
Yeah, that is irrelevant. There it has it.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. One of them is to the old abandoned town that's down here.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, also not relevant. There it has it again, I think.
The one that we were just at was Xanathia.
One is to the tower that's sitting on the lake. Because the windmill one you guys got from the death house, as it were. You have, I believe it's... What was it? Let me look at my notes.
Don't we, or David rather, don't they own the death house, real estate, and the shop in Barovia, and the windmill?
The windmill's been burned down. The death house has been burned down. The shop is still standing, as far as you know. The Wachter house ones that he got are to the village. Yep, are to the village, the tower on the lake, the estates of the Wachter, and the actual land surrounding it. What were the other 2? The other 2 are, unfortunately, for areas of land that are beyond the mists of Barovia at the moment. And they lie in Krezk Pass. So they'll be past Krezk out towards the mist.
I'm not sure if we are supposed to actually travel out of the mist mid-campaign and check the areas.
You can certainly try if you'd like.
Jesus Christ, I still have the children bones from the mill in my pockets. Oh god, I forgot about them.
I've accepted this.
Why do I still have them? Why do I still have pieces of the big bad staff? Oh god, I should clean my inventory. Didn't I destroy everything? Oh my god.
Or at the very least, learn to start recycling and start turning into like metal or materials or something.
I also should sell the weapons finally.
Investigation on the incident, werewolf incident.
You may.
That is a 13.
So, from what you can gather about the werewolf incident, 2 werewolves were spotted inside a town. They busted up the inn a little bit, apparently ate some of the food and drank some of the beer and some other stuff there. Ran out into town, just ran around, didn't really attack anybody, and then ran out into the woods. Apparently the werewolves just dined and dashed. Oh, I almost forgot this detail.
Okay. David, did you... the information we got out of the Wächter house, did you take it into your pockets?
Hmm?
I remember when we got out of the Wächter house, I talked about something like securing evidence and therefore not leave it there. Did you take it into your inventory?
What evidence?
I don't remember. Something in the chest, something inside the back room where we came into the house.
Oh, you mean the letter from Strahd using another name to Lady Wachter?
I don't know. Was it this one? Maybe yes, because I don't have it in my inventory. Therefore, you have it, or either Stella. I don't know. Okay, but yeah, my idea was maybe the Elk area was a land deed that we already have, you know, but apparently not. So whatever was there, it's not of any interest anymore, like 400 years later. I don't know what you are going to do, but I would like to go into the library again with Surveyor and maybe check again. Maybe I missed something. And you can decide where we go next, okay, people?
I was half tempted to play a prank. Want me send you the message, Para, what she was going to try to do?
Mm-hmm. I am watching for your message.
No.
Meanwhile...
One sec. One moment.
Okay.
Okay. Rivale,
Yes.
I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
A DC of 18.
I got it too.
Oh boy! Can I see?
Where are you going to
What can I
teleport
see?
him?
I have a 90-foot range. Is there any beams up there? Oh no, that's too heavy for a beam.
You're looking for a beam in the air.
Something that I could just put him up at where he can't easily get down from.
I mean, just teleport him on top of the roof.
But I can't see that point. Does it have to be where it has to be where in range I could see?
Yes, there are beams.
Are they capable of holding them without breaking?
Yep. Oop.
He's going to just place him on a beam. One of those that can hold him.
There you go. There you go, Rivale. You're sitting on a beam at the top of the inn right now.
What happened? I'm too disappointed in today. I don't know what to say. Okay, how far up am I?
Yeah. That's within 90 feet, so.
Let me check my inventory again.
Above the dining area.
You said 90 feet, yes?
Yeah, 90 feet range, so at least. So
how high up am I?
How high is he up?
At the moment, he's about 50 feet off the ground.
Perfect, I have 5 ladders. Each one of them is 10 feet large. I would like to I would like to pull out my ladders, which I bought conveniently far ahead, and I would like to climb
out of the side pouch.
Yes. I would like to climb down elegantly, majestically, very demure.
Alright, what are you doing again?
Con save. He's going to teleport him down. Going to teleport him down.
Alright.
Make another con save. Or you could opt to fail the con save and be teleported down. She was just doing it because she got bored.
You know what? Keep your spell slot. It's a 2 again.
And you're back on the ground.
Never mind. Okay, now I would like to go into the library again and check again with Surveyor the elk area.
Okay.
And she's going to use the charge of the signet ring that she has, which is the spell refueling ring. Use its charge and boom.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it only has 1 charge though. So
she got a lot more things to make.
Yes. He used 2 spell slots and then regained 1 back.
Who the hell are you? Who the hell are you?
Who? And I was going to walk up on...
Who the hell are you too?
Actually, she's going to go outside and walk up the side of the roof and actually set on the roof.
Now there are 2 of them.
Oh no!
Never mind. I would like to roll for investigation.
Go ahead.
And with Surveyor as well.
Okay.
Oh.
I just thought that was funny, Pero.
11 and
Yes,
12.
as soon as you lock eyes with your doppelganger, he just makes a choked cry and disappears in dust.
Is it foreshadowing? I don't know. Maybe. Okay, no, I did not roll better than last time. I do not find any additional information on the elk area. Great. Well, whatever was interesting back then is now irrelevant today. People, what do we do now?
Come back down. Did you want to continue looking for information, or do you want to go up and just I head towards the ritual site?
We can go to the ritual site. We can maybe, since we are still here, explore the lake and the mysteries underneath it. Maybe we can check the tower again eventually. Maybe the owner returned. I don't know. And we can check, but that's further away. The swamp and the boar. Just saying.
Okay.
We could check on the Valaki. No, not the Valaki. On the Vestani as well. The Zer Vestani. Those that are apparently in danger. Oh, right. That is a hint that we have. The owner of the tower is. Wasn't he preparing something like a threat against the Vestani on the river? We could check on them as well because their lives eventually endangered even. Whatever is in the ritual site probably stays there. I mean, there's no reason for it to suddenly do something, I guess. But the Vestani camp may need our support. Logically speaking, what do you people think?
You were here, back here at the place. As far as we know, you're still at the freaking library.
I'm too lazy to move everything everywhere, every time.
Yeah, what do you think?
Should we check on the Vestani just to be sure they are safe?
They were fine when I last checked on them.
No, the other Vestani on the river. The Zer Vestani. The first one we met. Or you did. I was hiding.
Vestani?
Yeah, there is another clan behind the gates to Valaki. I can show you on the
big things we need to do, as far as I know, is we still gotta. As far as I know, the two real big things we gotta do is investigate that one thing the big Revenant guy told us about. There in the mountains.
Yeah.
And Castle Ravenloft itself.
Castle Ravenloft is most likely going to be the last thing we will do.
I think we'll probably have to make multiple trips back and forth from Castle Ravenloft.
I mean, I
check
don't.
on the first Vestani, see if they are right. But I wonder, is this going to be another waste of time?
That's the thing we don't know. We may as well, since Strahd is a little bit angrier now, we can try and maybe disable his source of power and Mount Garkis before we get closer to his castle, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we should go check on that ritual power and see what's going on there.
Or maybe check the lake since it's literally right here, behind the door.
We might want to not do that.
Okay, so ritual site on this side of the gate it is?
Yeah, there's something in the lake we
Probably
probably
head out.
don't want to deal with.
I mean, most likely if there are rumors and legends surrounding it.
Let's just go head out to the ritual site then.
Okay. Well, now I'm not prepared for that. I mean, I don't even know what to expect there.
You can't prepare for everything, you know?
I know. I'm just still a little bit let down from today, I guess.
That's because you put too much focus into something that didn't need that much focus.
I'm also let down from last time that we got outplayed like that. Oh man. But yeah, okay, let's go to the ritual site then. If you guys wanna buy something, do it now. I have no money.
She has nothing that she has to get at this moment, I don't think. But
Okay, in the meantime, I'm selecting spells now.
She's also going to drop her one of her infusions. She's going to put the scraps of metal and leather. She's going to go and
I'm choosing this.
discard the remains elsewhere, and she's going to drop the the bag infusion.
While we are still here in safety, and since logically, what's his name, Surveyor, saw Kari in front of the mansion, or besides the mansion, when Venom gave her to me. I assume Surveyor had finally the chance to see Kari, yes? Haroket?
Which info did you want first?
Did Surveyor see the strange, unnatural shadow of Kari?
He did.
Okay. Can he tell us something about it? Like, is it a curse? Like, what does it mean? Why is it like that?
He'd need to do an Arcana check.
Okay.
If you recognize that.
Arcana. It's a natural 20. Oh, yes, please.
He knows it has something to do with necromancy, but other than that, he doesn't recognize the spell at all.
No. Wait, no. She is not undead. Otherwise, the holy water would have reacted to her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. No, wait. And she is not the shadow because she was able to pass the magic circle barrier. We already figured that out as well. Could it be that she is possessed by the shadow? Does that work? No, it shouldn't. Or should it? Wait a moment. I need to read magic circle again. Does it help against possessions?
One of her infusions.
Okay.
It can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed with which.
I was asking, can she?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's an interesting loophole per definition from the quick read that I just took. Since Kari is not undead, she can pass through the barrier however she wants, but it doesn't mention anything about things that are possessing her. Oh my god, is Kari possessed? Let's bring her to the church.
You'd have to get her from Dan Venom first.
With Dan Venom, of course.
Do you honestly think he's going to head to the church with you after being out in the woods with you like that? He ain't doing no shotgun wedding.
Shit. We gotta talk
That
about
happens
this.
and your first thoughts are, we have to go to the church. No, we don't.
Why can't anything work out? Okay, not the church. I need to go to the library again to read about possessions. God damn it, it's just a back and forth right now today. We are not getting anything done. Surveyor, with me. Why are there 2 doppelgangers inside the town? Parocket, what happened? Okay. Anything about possessions? He didn't investigate anything, most likely. He had a natural one, god damn it. Does the 11 do something?
11?
11 for looking for information about possessions.
Most things about possessions are kind of undocumented for the sheer fact there are multiple types. But you do know that there's certain ways to undo it. One, knocking out the actual person that they're possessing, which causes them to be ejected from the body. 2, banishment spells. Or 3, spells that deny them entry, similar to your circle spell, but different.
Yeah, well, the last option is already not going to work. It already happened, and I'm definitely not going to smack the little rat with my mace. Not lethally. No.
Oh,
my
why
god,
not?
no.
You'll just have to explain to Valis why it is that you squished his rat.
No. Especially not without his consent. What the hell? Oh my god, it took me so long to figure that out. Okay, people, I need to learn reading. Not just maps, but descriptions as well. Jesus Christ. Okay, I know what to prepare. After next long rest.
Okay.
Oh god, I gotta remember this now as well. Okay, people, sorry about that again. You decide what we do now. Do we take a long rest now, or do we do it afterwards? Like, after we returned? Like, we have, like, maybe, I don't know. It's maybe 12 o'clock. Because we were out for 4 hours. If we woke up at 8 and we were out for 4 hours, we are at 12 o'clock now, roughly, maybe 13. The travel time to the... Oh, that's a long way. Oh, that will take us half a day already to get there. Okay, we either have to spend the night here and then start in the morning next day, or we go and we travel now and take a... What is it called? Sleep outside, I guess. 0.5 hours, 4.5, 5, 6, 7, 17, 20. Oh, it's a day. Okay, people, if you wanna go to Mount Garkis, we have to travel for a day. Roughly. So what do we do? Do we go now or tomorrow?
What's everybody's opinion?
Naira walks down. If we wait till tomorrow, then what are we going to do tonight? Hmm?
Did you ask what we are going to do tonight if we go tomorrow?
That is exactly what she just said.
Okay, sorry. It's just the acoustic. I don't know, but I just told you we will travel for a day, like roughly 24 hours. Unironically. If we go tomorrow, what we will do today? We can... No, seriously, what do we do today? We can explore the lake if we have today time. And that's the closest we can do here.
That's a no-go.
The lake is a no-go.
I would recommend not to, as someone who's swam in said lake.
What do you all have for fighting in water? And if you wanted to fight in water, Rivale, you got to take into effect how heavy your armor is and how heavy the two Warforged are in your party.
Right.
The animated armor. But the animated armor has an advantage. It doesn't breathe.
Yep.
I know. That is like... The only thing I kept in mind was water breathing, which is why I have air bubble. And I was thinking about water breathing, the spell. And I kept in mind my armor weight. But I forgot about Surveyor and the magic armor. Or I did remember that Surveyor doesn't require oxygen, but he might be not able to swim at all. Damn it. Okay, no lake, no go. Okay, the people have spoken again. Then anything we can do. I don't know. If it's like 13 o'clock, we travel for
Yes, we should start traveling. We could make stops along the way.
What we could
do we really want to camp outside in this place?
We do have Learman's tiny hut.
Yes.
Don't we?
Yeah, we do. Don't worry. Surveyor has a ritual. I thought about we could spend the time usefully and check on the tower again.
You want to check on the tower?
I mean, it would take us 6 hours to travel. We can spend the night there in a roughly... Yes?
You can get there, and the others agree. I would like to look at this tower, but only if you can get them agree, and if you can give me a very good reason why you should go there. Since obviously you've been there.
It is rough. I mean, if we go today, we arrive today. But if we go back to Vallaki, it might be too late. So we can spend the night there technically. Why would I like to go there? Maybe the owner returned? That would be a clue that we could go after, because it has been a few days by now. And then from there, we could start the next day and go to Mount Garkis. Just saying. Just to check out the tower. And I guess show you the tower. And maybe tell you what we have figured out. By the way, it is magical. And it can shock you. Trust me, it can.
Okay.
And it's old. That is why we got the magic armor, by the way. But yeah, that is the only thing we can do. That's definitely useful. Because then from there, it would take us like 1.5, 3, 6, 4, 5. It would take us 6 hours less if we start from the tower and go to Mount Garkis next day. not big of a difference, but hey, time is time, I guess. So yeah.
And you convince them to, though. The rest of the team.
What?
The rest of them to go?
Sorry, what do you mean?
Yes, if you can convince Derek and the others.
So, why wouldn't we go together there and start the journey from there to Mount Garkis? Is there anything we have to do in Vallaki still?
Well, you could
Except
always
the
investigate
murders.
the murders and the 2 werewolves that were running around town.
I really was doing that.
I mean, there, like David said, we are not going to bother them because if they need help, they can ask us. I don't know why, but for some reason we should approach them first or something. I don't know. I wonder why. And the werewolves are most likely irrelevant. I mean, they didn't do anything. Hopefully.
They didn't do anything. Didn't do anything,
Nothing
huh?
of
They died
major.
and dashed.
Nothing of major damage.
Oh, you know, they scared, you know, half the town, you know.
I mean, it's Barovia. They had murders recently. And a few werewolves from outside got in, most likely. I don't know.
Maybe the werewolves are the ones doing the murders.
I don't think so. Sylvanos
You
would
never
have
know.
warned me. I know, but like you said, if they need help in this regard, they know where to find us. Basically. So yeah, you decide what we do, I'll agree. Maybe. I just gave you the idea to quickly check in at Lake Baratok. And start from there, the travel to Mount Garkis.
Well, if it's on the way to our destination, I don't see why we can't.
Okay, I take that as a vote for the tower. Naira, Vanavi, what do you want?
You already had mine. Obviously. If this is a waste of time, I'm hanging you on a wall.
It's definitely not going to be that much of a waste. I mean, we will save 6 hours if we start from there. But most likely there won't be anything new. Realistically speaking, maybe, I don't know. And if yes, we are prepared to catch a wizard. I'll say that. But yeah, so we are going now?
Let's go.
Okay, Paroket, we would like to travel to the tower again. Ooh.
You managed to get there with no issues.
Yes, thank you, Tiger Girl blessing.
Huh?
I forgot her name. The druid. Twin Stripe, yes.
Yes.
Okay, here we are back again.
Been a while since you guys have been here, Jesus.
Yeah, a month, or like a few weeks or something at this point. So...
There's still the blown up remains of the cart.
Yeah, did anything change here?
Nothing so far as you can see.
There are still the dead werewolves. Probably.
Yep.
Rip in peace. Rip in peace? What? Rest in peace and all.
Rest in pepperoni.
Yes. Rest in dirt. The door. Do I have to dance or do I have to say a safe word? I don't remember. I would like to try... No, or... Wait. No, I think the last time I got in was because it was still open when David came out. I know I read Kazan on the door, but I don't know if that opens it. I know I have to dance, but I don't know in character. I would like to say, where is it? Was it Kazan? Notes. Yeah,
Put the picture of the door back up in the Discord so you have it.
The door had the name Kazan.
Yep. Copy. Thank you. Stupid little thing. Give me this photo. There we go. There's your photo of the door.
Oh, interesting.
Stupid touchy system.
Bum. Looks like the Avatar dance in that one episode. Okay. Wait, was there a name? I don't see one. Okay, I would like to say Shazam. No, Kazan.
You want to say Kazan. Nothing happens.
Okay, I would like to poke it with a stick. I don't expect the tower to be functional, like turned on, but just in case. Does anything happen?
Nothing happens.
Okay, is the door even like locked? I would like to try open it.
The door opens. You did, after all, remove its power source, remember?
Okay, never mind. It works like that then. I was being careful again, okay?
Unique or unusual?
Dungeons and Dragons, where you try opening a door by talking to it instead of pulling the handle. Okay.
Is the stone unique or unusual?
Okay, so Naya, this is the tower. Be careful if you enter it. This is where
She's trying to take a look at the stone.
Oh. Okay.
She's trying to look at the stonework. Is it unusual or anything? But
You're looking at the stonework.
yeah, she's looking at the stonework.
Roll me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Naira, from what I think, is that the might.
Is using Flash of Genius as well. She gets an extra +5 to her roll.
And I would like to help you by saying I assume that it has some hidden glyphs or something, like inside the wall.
You know that this stone has been inscribed. You can see various runes and such all along the scroll. Help if I could fucking talk. You can see spell runes inscribed all along the tower at intervals. This seems to help in covering the entire tower in defensive measures. Was until the power source was removed.
Yes, magic tower, as I said.
Alright. Magic tower, as the cleric says.
Yes, now, if you want, there's a upper floor as well. Now, Parocket, is the elevator up or down?
Elevator is down.
Okay, either someone was here, or someone was not here at all after we left. So yeah, Naiva, let's go up. And this is the main room. Right there we found the armor stand.
Excuse me, cleric. I did
Yes?
not consent of you dragging me onto the lift.
I did not.
You did too. I did not say I was going to go up with you.
Well, then say so, meine Güte.
I just told you! I'd rather go up with a freaking rogue.
Parocket, why did you move her?
Yeah, because he wasn't ready to go up yet.
Okay, let's go back down then. I'm sorry. I thought it was you moving yourself.
I didn't. Oh.
Your mic died again.
I could not die. It's just that I have to be louder than normal because the fucking thing doesn't pick up.
Okay, the elevator is
You
down.
got... Yeah, we just took it back down.
Yeah. Okay, whatever. Someone was maybe here. Are you not going to investigate anything further?
Rogue. Up there. I go up to the top with me.
If that's what you want to do, we'll go.
Right. I'll go. I could move all of us if you want.
I'll take the next one.
Okay, so on to investigate. So I guess you want me to roll investigation check? I'll have Garrett explain what. Since you were up here, Garrett, what have you seen?
Well, let's
Could you
see.
tell me?
The animated armor was standing over there. That's where I've gained its services. See, if I remember correctly, we found a journal here, didn't we?
You did.
Yeah.
We did?
Yeah. Don't you have it?
No.
You should have. It was given to you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We found a journal and a map. Von Richten, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
The map of Barovia was from the shop. Well, what map are you talking about?
Let's see. Let's see. You found that head here.
Yes.
Let's see. Okay.
If I'm making you look at your previous notes.
I will simplify this and put it into a notepad thing.
Yeah.
Okay. You can send it to me and say that he told me.
I indeed do not have any book or map from the tower. All I got from here, that you also gave me, was the head. And
Okay,
then
where
I
is the
found,
file?
and no one knows that, I found the purple giant power crystal. And that's it. No one, like, you didn't give me anything else. You don't know about this. Out of character now.
Oh, this is out of character.
Yeah, out of character. I don't know what map or what notes you found. I actually forgot about that. Because the only map I know and or remember of is the map of Barovia, which I found inside the shop that you own. Zieth.
Hi, Kitty. What did you need? All right. What you doing?
Well, like I said, I checked my inventory. I don't know what map or journal David is talking about that he found inside here, besides the head. And besides me finding the power crystal.
Yeah. Let's see. I remember handing you these notes.
Okay.
Maybe you didn't write them down and put them in your actual inventory.
Maybe.
Rivale,
Or maybe I forgot how they are called, but I didn't have anything here. The only notes marked as notes are the notes about the failed teleportation experiment which Derek gave me without me knowing. After he killed the Major's son.
how do you know? Or is this out of character?
Out of character.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta read this because I don't remember this at all. Oh no. Okay, what are these notes called?
These are the. I guess these are the pages we recovered from von Richten's journal.
Anna Richten's journal. Okay. Van Richten. Journal. From.
And there was a map of Barovia.
Oh, was that the second map that we found? Now I remember it. We found a second map of Barovia inside this tower here, didn't we? Or rather you.
I hate it.
Yep.
Oh my god, we have two maps of Barovia. Are you kidding me? We have to check the second map as well, because we can't assume it's a copy of the same map. Maybe it's a new map. The more that is more up to date. People. Oh my god. Now I'm actually happy that we returned here. From Van Richten's tower. Okay, yeah, that's the journal. And I gotta take a read into the journal, but most likely after the session to analyze everything properly and without haste. Now, the map. Okay, first the map from here. Paroquet, I would like to, I guess, identify again the map from this tower and detect magic on that map from this tower.
Okay.
If David allows me to, because I assume he has the map.
Well, these were things I remember handing to you.
Oh,
Yep.
no. Oh, no. Really?
Let me put it this way to you, Rivale. After the session, I'm going to give you a task. I want you to essentially send me a list of all the items you have in your inventory after you've got it cleaned up, and I will tell you what it is you can recycle them into, material-wise, just to clean up your inventory, and so you don't lose out on stuff if you're not going to sell them.
Yeah, you know what? I should probably pretend I sold unnecessary items.
Yes.
From
you
the
tell me
loot.
which ones you want to sell, which ones you want to recycle.
Yeah, okay, my bad, sorry.
You have both a Warforged wizard and a Kobold artificer that can use those materials to make things.
Or I could give it to charity as well, you are right.
That is also another one.
Yeah.
Oh
And
god.
Derek can help with
Remember,
crafting things as well.
The Kobold Artifice has a unique tool that can turn into any tool that she needs to.
Yes.
So she basically can make anything from anything.
Okay.
And because of one of her features of her artificer, she gains advantage or double proficiency.
Okay, yeah, sorry people about the map and the journal. Is there anything else you gave me besides the head, David? Because I didn't write it into my inventory at all, apparently.
She gains double proficiency bonus for that. Total expertise. Yeah.
So, Zieth, it was only the map and the journal you gave me, besides the head, correct?
That's the only thing I can remember right now.
Okay, because I did not
journal
write it down.
pages,
Maybe I overheard it, maybe I just
map,
forgot it.
The head.
The map goes into the bag of holding because water. Oops. Map of Barovia from Van Richten Tower. Maybe the map has a missing clue that we need to maybe locate the wizard or something. Oh boy. Okay, now I have the map.
Well. Can Naira make an investigation check or whatever check that glance around the room?
Okay, and the journal.
After being told what they found.
You may.
Alright, she'll make her.
That suit of armor doesn't exist. That is the animated armor that is traveling with you, by the way.
I know.
Okay.
She notices that there's no armor there.
Good.
Garrett just told her that, you know.
Equipment is.
That's her passive.
Oh, and this is. And this is where you also found that stone, that, what was it, an orb or something
The
here?
power
that was
crystal, yes,
basically
I
power
have
source
it.
for the tower? Yeah.
I have it probably written down
Really?
inside my inventory, don't worry.
Okay.
Like I said, I want you to clean out that inventory.
Yeah, I'm selling things right now. The equipment is everything I carry actively, I need this. The bag of holding has, I think, tools and stuff.
Probably do it quicker if you just write them down and let him do that. That's why he said after this.
Yeah, afterwards. Right. Sorry again.
Anything that he may have noticed, even though it's probably been picked through.
With your investigation check, there's not really much else in the room, considering it's already been ransacked, by the way.
Okay. Like you've gotten everything. Right.
Yeah, I forgot to write it down actually.
Thank you, Dad, for showing me what's up in here and stuff. And telling me what you've gotten and what you've taken.
I could... Naira, how... what is your expertise about sources of power to eventually power things like the defensive mechanism of this tower, for example?
Certain mechanisms? Like, what are we talking about?
Yes, for example, like, what can you tell me about a source of power that can activate the lightning defense mode of this tower? At least from what I know, it is lightning.
Am I going to need to make a Arcana check on that?
I should get Surveyor up here as well, since we are here talking about this.
DM.
Hey, go ahead.
Am I going to have to make an Arcana check?
You keep cutting out. What is it you're making the check on?
He was wanting me to know. He was wanting what I thought were on the what could power up the systems here.
Yeah, I asked him.
Lightning defense.
Power
He wanted you
crystal.
to check on what could power up the systems here.
I asked about Naiwa's expertise as an artificer about power sources that can power a mechanism like this one to be shocking, you know. Simply put. What does she have to roll for that?
Trying to think here.
And I suppose the same would go to Surveyor, because that is basically why I got the wizard to begin with.
Okay, this may sound like a weird question, but bear with me.
Okay.
What exactly of this system are you checking? Like, what exact parts?
I'm just going on. He's just going on based off what he asked. Oh.
From what we know, this tower has engraved runes in a specific pattern. If those runes are powered, it will shock people with a lot of lightning. Ouch. What they don't know is they don't know of the existence of the crystal yet, of the power crystal yet, the 20,000 gold crystal. So I asked about what power source can power something like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when I ask, I should probably expand on this. Of these systems for the tower, are you checking on the actual one, spell array that sets up the defenses, 2, the power system itself, or 3, the system that essentially divvies out the power distribution system? So those are the 3 systems you do have available up in this room.
The second one that makes everything being powered, like, yeah, what you said, the second one, the second option.
So the power system.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and give me your Arcana check. So I got multiple systems up here, and just telling me how the power works is a little weird.
He's going to also use her genius again.
Mm-hmm.
Was that 35? From him. So,
A 25 on Surveyor. And
Yes.
oh, 25? Okay, she's not going to... Then if Surveyor got that, she's not going to waste her...
okay. Between the two of you, Surveyor realizes the amount of power needed to power this tower isn't too much, but it would need a steady array that's gathering ambient energy into itself, and as such, it would be fairly complex, but nothing that Hi, Kitty. That's my face you're putting fur into.
Shush! Take the secrets to your grave.
They're trying to kill me, but essentially, what you would need for this power system is a focal point that is set up to gather in ambient mana as well as regulate it. Nothing too difficult for any mage, but something that would require pretty hefty materials.
Oh wow, so if I understand this correct, it needs a power source that doesn't just provide the power, but also basically generates it?
Something what I've had is to absorb something, the focal point to absorb power, and then
I mean,
do another one to regulate the power to the other systems.
so it needs something that. So the power source, does it like? For example, I assume it's magic. It's
Basically, it's not something hard to make, but it's something that's going to be expensive.
but it collects magic and then.
Yes, and then it distributes it and regulates it.
Okay, so it doesn't have to be charged. It charges itself, basically.
Yes.
Oh, okay, that is even more powerful. Okay, then okay, for everyone, I trust every one of you, okay, inside here. You, and you.
Okay.
I found something actually after everyone left the tower. David, you remember me being surprised that apparently you managed to kill everyone before I got out of the tower. What took me so long? I found something that most likely matches what we just talked about. And everyone, don't say a word to anyone, because it is, and apparently now, from what I heard, it is extremely valuable, okay? So what did I find is right there in the corner where the armor stand was most likely standing. I don't know, I haven't seen that. But there, that corner, there was a box, a lead box, which was empty, but underneath the bed, this one here, I found this. And really, don't tell anyone, because it seems to be extremely valuable. I'm pulling out of my bag the lead box. Out of the lead box, I am pulling out the basket-sized purple power crystal worth approximately 20,000 gold, okay? Don't lose your eyes, people. And don't tell anyone. Because it is very... not expensive. What's the word? It is very worth a lot. That sounds weird. Ta-da! I'm showing them the
So that
massive
crystal was
purple...
under the bed.
Yes, and it was glowing while being activated. Or shiny? I don't remember. And it reacts... I would like to look out of the window first. Just to see if no one is standing at the tower.
Hey.
One moment.
Mr. Clerk, would advise to turn it. I would not advise to turn it back on.
No. I wasn't going to.
Okay.
But in case I did it accidentally because it needed a code word, which is linked with it. But yeah, this is a power crystal engraved with gold, like beautiful engravings, if I remember from your description, Paroquet. But yeah, It is, holy boy, it is worth a lot. And apparently it is even more worth a lot after what you just told me. Wow. Don't tell anyone, or either people might kill us. Especially me. Many times. Ta-da!
He's taking a look over at the crystal.
Yes, please do. Surveyor as well.
Oh, you want me to actually take a good look? Okay.
Yeah, please take a look at it, analyze it. I'm very interested personally in the technology behind this tower because I do intend to use it for ourselves or just myself. I'm just interested in this knowledge. I think it's going to be worth a lot.
I'm going to do another Arcana check on the crystal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright.
So, by checking on the crystal, you realize it's...
Say 24.
Go ahead.
That was a 24 on her.
Okay. Looking at it, you realize it's not a fairly difficult thing to make. There's plenty of power crystals made for plenty of different objects, say in mages' towers or in cities where magic's more prevalent.
Oh.
But you can tell this one was handcrafted by someone who had a little bit of expertise to them. Say it's a nice red crystal. It's got a decent amount of energy passing through it, and it's still drawing in some from the ambient surroundings. Not enough to cause harm, but enough to keep itself powered, at least to the basics. It's got some... Oh, hi, kitty. It's got silver inlay in it that's essentially used to mark out the different fractals on it and the different runes inscribed on it to essentially set up what is going where and what it's supposed to do power-wise.
So, high technology stuff that the artificer only knows.
I mean, well, you gotta consider she was raised by a wizard. Oh. I'm sure she found books with all this stuff in.
Interesting.
Alright. You may put it back in the box.
Yes.
And in your bag. So.
I closed it into the box and put it back into the bag. In case someone is looking for it. Because spells and things. Yeah, So, my proposal is, after everything, and hopefully all of us survive, after everything, I would like to explore and research this tower and its functionalities properly to, I guess, learn the knowledge for our own benefits. If you would like to participate in such endeavor afterwards, Surveyor and Naira.
See? It would be intriguing to find out more information about this tower, but we should probably end here because it is getting 11 o'clock. This has been a decent session, though.
Could have been better, but yes, we actually found out something today.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so...
And thank you, Para, for allowing me to use Vortex Warp on him.
Hey, you are allowed to do whatever you like.
When I sent...
So it was you.
You like. I'm just here to see what you guys do.
So it was
you. I think you probably
you.
thought that was funny when I sent that to you.
I saw that and I went, wait a minute, I don't recognize that spell. What does this spell do? Oh.
We Like
That's why I picked it up. Technically, the main reason why I picked it up for her is because in case in an actual combat, he could use Vortex Warp to warp someone of her allies. I forgot to use it when we were fighting him. He could have gotten someone closer to him.
Yes, you could have.
And I completely forgot about Vortex. I didn't think it was up to 90 feet. I thought it was maybe, but no,
most
it's
times
90
we'll have a
feet.
basis of threes: 30, 60, 90, 120. If it is anything lower than 30, it's technically a touch spell, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah. She also has, by definition, blink. You may look at her spells, and if you see anything that she could use to make good fun with or useful.
So how about you
might
send me
get
a list of what you'd like some spells to do? Like specific, say, oh, I want things to get closer to enemies or enemies to get farther away, something like that. And I will go ahead and poke through to see what best fits what you want.
Well, remember, she'll have mostly damaging, but in the regards of trying to capture the freaking Mad Mage, she has nothing in regards to knocking him out because most of her spells.
I mean, you could take a wizard level and copy spells from there on.
Yeah, but we're at level 10. We can't gain a level anymore.
I mean, in the future.
In the future, maybe if I don't go back to, one person I'm actually missing right now. And I miss, because she was one of my favorite characters. The only reason why I didn't bring her back is because we don't have a frontliner.
I mean, kinda yes, but no.
Not a you. Okay,
you are
I
a
will give you this.
frontliner, but you don't have the health pool for one.
Yeah, you don't have the health pool. Like compared to like freaking
You
Naira.
you're a support frontline.
And
You're split
neither
half and half.
and neither do I have the roads for it apparently.
No.
Naira is I'm gonna punch your lights out.
Yep.
He is a damaged frontliner.
If I could classify you all as you are now, just the actual players, not your hirelings or anything, Naira would be, let's say, battle support. Same thing with Rivale. Derek would be backline support because he can deal damage from a distance and he can debuff. So Rivale's job is to make sure that people don't go down. So if he's constantly on the front line spending time and spell slots healing himself and doing damage to the enemy, he's not doing that. And with Naira, she has a bit more capability on buffing her team and debuffing the enemy.
Yeah.
And with Valis, he's just backline damage. He does have debuff capabilities, but his entire thing is to be a glass cannon, essentially.
Well, that's what he is.
And he decides to stab everything, which he does very well.
How? Just how?
Should make him an arcane trickster, for fuck's sake.
In regards, you want to know who I was wanting to bring back?
Mina.
Mm-hmm.
I should teach him to be a rogue for a few levels.
He could.
Mina,
learn how to stab.
Yep, I was wanting to bring Mina back.
To take rogue levels.
But the problem is, have no one besides, because if I didn't bring Naira to it, you would be the one in the front, which unfortunately you can't do so well.
I know.
Yes, you have a high AC. Don't get me wrong.
It doesn't do anything.
Past that,
AC
when that
doesn't
AC
work a
gets
whole lot in your guys'
bypassed.
favor. And I will admit, it's mostly because I've bumped things up since there's so many of you. You've essentially gone from a group of 4 to almost 8 to 9. But AC does not matter in higher levels. It's essentially your stats that do it. Your stats, even throughout your entire party, are not high enough to do a lot of stuff.
Ours isn't too bad.
Yeah, they're not too bad for what they're doing.
Navi's not too bad either.
The only thing that I would say that you guys could do going forward, if, say, we finish up this campaign or anything, is we could do Gestalt rules.
What?
Ooh.
Say, do any of you not know what Gestalt is?
I do. At least I
I know.
remember it from 3 and 3.5.
It
So,
sounds like
essentially,
the German word for Gestalt, but I don't know if you actually
is.
mean that.
It is.
It is?
Essentially, you do not have the class progression of a single class, you have a pair of classes. So essentially, you'd have two classes that would grow on their own without impacting your final level.
Huh?
Basically, let's say you want to be, from what I remember from Gestalt characters, is let's say you want to be a fighter monk. And a Gestalt character is basically you take at first level, well, you're a first level fighter and a first level monk. And
Yep.
then at second level, you're a second level fighter monk. Basically, you would take the progression from both classes and basically merge them together.
Yep.
Now, remember, you still have the restrictions from those classes. So if you were to do fighter monk, you would not be able to wear armor.
I just put up the Reddit for you. It's a basic overview of the rules for 5th edition Gestalt. It is something that I have not
Okay.
played a whole lot, but it's been fun when I've done so.
Yeah.
Now, bear in mind, you're not essentially taking everything of two classes and smashing them together, like, say, increasing hit die. You'll take the highest hit die of your class and so on.
Yeah.
It will take a little bit more handwork on your guys' stuff, considering going through D&D Beyond wouldn't work because it'll max you out at level 20.
As much as I would like this, no.
Yeah.
It is an option for
no.
you guys in the future if you want to try it, and that's if you want to. But there are different versions of 5th edition.
Cool.
Yeah.
What I want to try, and I know we had this campaign, I wanted to try from almost the ground level up with other. Kind of like what we have for our backup.
Mm-hmm.
In case, that happens. That way we can try that later on. Yes, right now the backup is basically Link and Navi.
Yes.
Okay.
So, yeah.
We got to think. You are a human fighter.
What are you doing?
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
My character is a pixie.
Mina?
Look at No, it's not Minna.
Aw.
Minna
Minna.
is a warlock pixie. This is a sorcerer pixie.
Yes, her name isn't Minna, it's Nimma.
It's a sister.
Kylie.
All right.
Ivy?
Okay,
But-
interesting.
That will be everything for today.
Thank you.
I'm sure you all got some questions
Hello?
and ideas. Go ahead and DM them to me.
Yes.
I just want to go over. But this isn't this for this. It is for. Yeah. My world. Yeah. And the race stuff.
Okay.
Since you can obviously do a lot more of story building. Probably could.
Yep, I can definitely work with whatever you give me and find a way to fit her in.
Okay.
Well, this is I gave you this story, the world building that I gave you
Yes.
of the world. It's somewhere in your messages.
Yeah, I'll have to go looking for it.
Yeah, I could.
Oh, come here. What are you squeaking about, huh,
pack
Lewis?
those.
Come here. What's wrong?
Sneaky kittens.
Yeah, he's like his mother. He squeaks when he meows.
Hmm.
Well, I
All
got a
right.
question about the tower now. Um,
Hmm.
we checked the runes. We checked now the crystal, which is a top secret now. Is there anything else we can do here or do with it?
Well,
Hmm.
if
Next
if we
session.
do reactivate the tower, we could use, because of that trap and the other effects it has. It would give us a safe place to stay when we're out traveling.
True. You would have to remember, you do still have that scaffold system in the hole in the other floor, as well as the fact that
Yeah,
the other floors are kind of unusable at the moment.
yeah. But the top of the
You've
tower,
got someone who can use a tool to turn the building.
Correct.
You have an artificer that can build.
Correct.
And we have mending.
Yes. You are more than capable of fixing up the tower and using it as a base of operations.
I might
And
talk to you
fixing up the
about that
floors.
too.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Would you make like it to be easier if I just recopy that message and resend it to you?
Probably. Otherwise, I'll have to go looking for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just here you go that one, and then I'll get to.
Now,
There it is.
yeah, about the tower. Is there anything else like we can find out or discover, or would that take time that we would only have after the campaign, like proper research?
As of this moment, if you wanted to do the full sail project of just essentially studying the tower, how it functions, and reimagining it via blueprint so you can copy it down and use it elsewhere, I would say it would be a project for Surveyor and Naira. And they'd probably together, depending on the roles I'd ask for them, may take them up to a week or more. A week at the very least, I would say.
Yeah, okay, then that's something for afterwards, because I really would like to use the knowledge for our own benefit in whatever way, depending on what we can do with it at the end. I would like to use it for us, or myself at least, for the next adventure maybe, or for a super custom item or something like that. The same goes for the flying skull technology.
That was pure magic. That would have been great. You would have had to get that from Baba Lysaga, and well, we kind of fucking murdered her.
Shit.
yeah, she's not talking to us for some reason.
I mean, she did attack us first.
You did break into her home.
There was no closed door.
Does it have to be a closed door?
What are
From
you, a
our-
vampire? We've had this chat before. At the very start of the campaign, you stood
No,
at
from
beside the
our
bar in a
perspective.
cloak with red eyes, going, "I'd like to be invited in."
No.
This one you look at and go, "Oh, there's no doors, not a house. I can go right in."
I said, may I enter? But
You asked that, and an entire town of people being surrounded by vampires.
I will not do that again. I learned my mistake. But in this situation, from our perspective, we were traveling and we found a base to stay. It was left. No one was inside. It was free to enter. It didn't look very civilized, I guess. So, yeah,
If you
we
want to ask me
entered.
about what
And oh, look, there is a chest. We took a look inside. Said
I never
apparently
thought I'd
with
ever have to say this, but the cleric is more roguey than the rogue. It's just going, "Ooh, this is free and open. I'll take a look. Ooh, this is nice. I'll take that."
it was called discovery and exploration.
The rogue is more of an assassin.
yeah,
You're more of a
it's called discovering it.
What is that?
Yeah, let's take this, put it in the bag. Let's take that, put it in the bag. Let's take that, put it in the bag. Let's take this. Put it in the
Somebody
bag,
comes home, looks at you because they left their door open, and goes, "What are you doing?" "I am discovering this land." I discover your chest, your life savings. Please don't cry, sir. I'll discover your clothes as well. Please hand them over.
We are from the IRS. But
All right,
seriously,
I'm gonna
The
gonna send
IRS,
y'all off.
Rivale's biggest nightmare.
So,
what?
if you want to
No.
know what
Well,
I'm in
yeah.
church.
evils I was actually,
Officially.
All right, one sec. Let Shadow talk.
Sorry.
if you want to know what kind of evils that I sent you, I could probably come up with them. Yeah.
If you need some info, I'll probably have you DM it for the sheer fact that it is getting hard to hear your mic. It's getting crackly
Yeah,
and
you
fading
just
in and out.
send it in a message if you need anything.
Okay,
Okay.
I will send you all off now. Have
Yes,
a good
thank you.
night. And don't forget, you
Good
got any
night.
questions for the stuff I've sent you or any ideas, don't hesitate to DM me.
Yes, and I just have
Alright.
questions now for after the session. But yeah. Thank
Alrighty.
you.
Have a good night, y'all.
Have a nice
Hey.
week. I'm disappointed
Bye.
about the mage, but okay, whatever.
Hey, you gave it your best shot. Just because you didn't find him the next day doesn't mean you can't find him again.
Yeah, I hope we can find him actually. But yeah, thank
All
you.
right. You have yourself a good night, Rivale.
Until next time. Bye bye.
Yee. Bye.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was this session of Dungeons and Dragons. Unfortunately, against all expectations from me, we didn't get to find the wizard again. But what we did find out, rather, is a little bit more about the tower, the power crystal, and that there were actually items that we completely forgot, or rather missed, or rather I did not realize that I should have them, you know. But yeah, goodbye everyone. I'll go do some after session work, like selling stuff. You know, those. Where is the loot bag? Here. My backpack. Like the multiple great axes and quarter stuff and 2 short swords. Then that's going to be it. The bag of holding is basically my toolbox and library, bookshelf basically. Everything that is inside there is not for selling, it's for storing it. And yeah, goodbye everyone. Have a good night and ciao. Is anyone live? And Galatla, welcome back. Okay. Goodbye. Have a nice week.